Namaste and happy Easter to you. So Kitty and I find ourselves in Yoga Nut Forest. So that Hazel can take us on an adventure, we're going to wake the magic up. So that means we need to chant. So chanting is another word for singing. And we're going to chant Om in 3 syllables. A-U-M. Now, before each chant, we're going to take a big balloon breath. So we're going to place our hands on our belly. So we're not going to make a sound just yet. And you're going to take a nice long deep breath down into your belly, through your nose if you can. So Kitty's going to demonstrate. She's going to inflate her belly with her breath. And then she's going to breathe out nice and slowly. So we'll do that one more time. Lovely. Kits and I are going to hold hands so that the magic doesn't escape our magic circle. So we're going to turn to our right. And we're going to start to walk around. Now take that nice deep belly breath in. Turn to your left. And it doesn't matter if you turn the wrong way. Take a deep breath in. Turn to your right. Deep belly breath, that balloon breath. Now, did you feel the magic tickle your lips? If you did, then you've woken up the magic in Yoga Nut Forest. So make yourselves into a hazelnut. Kitty, could you do that please for us? And you need to close your eyes, because on the count of 3, you're going to jump up like a star and we'll see if we've woken Hazel up so that she can take us on an adventure. 1, 2, 3, jumping up, and yes, well done. Well done. You've woken Hazel up. So Hazel is going to take us on a Easter adventure. So Hazel is in Yoga Nut Forest and she steps out onto the forest floor. The forest floor is covered in goo. Can you balance on one leg as you pull your other leg up and out of all that goo? Gooey, sticky floor. But it's a bit wobbly balancing on one leg. How long can you hold that balance for? Now, every spring, the forest floor gets covered in goo. And the goo comes from eggs. So Kitty, could you make your body into an egg, please? So Kitty's going to lie on her back. She's making herself into a ball. So know that you could hug the back of your thighs or you could hug your shin. And you might want to either make yourself really tight into a ball. You might lift your head up perhaps. Or you might want to gently roll from side to side. So Kitty, could you roll from side to side? Now, I'm going to be a little bit more adventurous. So I'm going to roll forwards and backwards over my spine. Now, I'm going to try and balance on my bottom with my feet lifted. And if you're really good at this, why don't you try and balance with your eyes closed? And it's not as easy as it may seem. Fantastic. Now, I wonder what animal lays eggs. Do you know? That's right, it's chickens. Chickens lay eggs. So let's make our body into a chicken shape. I'm just going to lay Hazel down on my mat. So, you're going to have come to standing and you're going to bend your knees. So it's really sink down into your ankles and you'll feel your feet start to spread. Now turn the bottom backwards and upwards, so you start to stick the bottom out. And you might want to lean forwards a little bit so your chest feels nice and open. Now spread your hands and place your hands on your lower back, and these are your chicken wings. And you might want to bring your head forwards and backwards like a chicken, and you might start to walk yourself around the room. Now we know that chickens get hungry and they like to peck from the forest floor, so you'll need to take your legs out nice and wide, and they can stay bent, or you might have them straight, and you can start to peck from the floor. If you keep your legs straight, you get a stronger stretch down the back of your legs. And don't come up too quickly, because you might start to feel a little dizzy. Keep drawing the elbow tips back towards one another, so you start to open in your chest and you work the back muscles. Fantastic. Now, not only is there egg goo everywhere, but all the chicken leaves feathers all over the forest floor. So, if you've got a feather, fantastic. Or you might want to go out into the garden and get yourself a leaf, or a thin bit of tissue will do the job also. So we're going to do some balloon breathing. So place the feather on the floor perhaps. Oh, the feather was sticking to me. Now place your hands first of all onto your belly, and we're going to, Kitty will start to demonstrate as I talk. You're going to take that slow deep breath through the nose down to those lower lungs, so the belly starts to swell. Try and keep your shoulders down, and as you breathe out nice and slowly. Now, as you breathe out slowly, see if you can blow your feather away. If you want to, of course, you could pick your feather up. Take that nice, slow, deep balloon breath. Oh, that was a good one from me. I'm going to do that one more time. Slow inhalations and exhalations. Fantastic. So those nice, slow, deep breaths bring you down into a sense of relaxation and calm. So let's carry on with our story. So there is one special chicken in Hazel Nut Forest, and that special chicken is the Easter chicken. Now what makes this chicken special is its golden tail feathers. So let's come onto our backs. I'll come sideways on here, and I'll rest. Watch your head, Kitty. And you're going to bring the arms by the side of the body, and you're going to press the legs up into the air. Now the knees can be soft, they could be bent, or the legs could be straight. You might press the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, or you might point through your toes. Now, just bring your arms a little away from your body, and you're going to open the legs wide and then close the legs. And these are the golden tail feathers of the Easter chicken. And you get a lovely stretch to the inside of your legs, and the legs are wide. And I don't know, but can you start to feel that your sides of legs and bottom is working very, very hard to close those legs? So it might be that you help yourself and you use your hands and you push your legs closed. Hugging those knees into that egg position again. Just soften off. And maybe whilst you rest here, take a couple of the balloon breaths. And you can either gently blow the breath out through your mouth, like we've just done with the feather blowing, or you might blow the breath out through your nose. Now, Kitty, that's it, come up to sitting. Now, whatever food the Easter chicken eats, so whatever colour the food is, she lays the same colour gemstones. So, if the Easter chicken were to eat a yellow banana or a yellow lemon, then she doesn't lay eggs, she lays gold coins. And if the Easter chicken eats black grapes, then she lays rubies. If the Easter chicken eats red apples or red strawberries, she lays rubies and garnet stones. Now, Kitty, what fruits and vegetables are the colour purple? What can you think of? We've said red grapes.
Just normal purple grapes and aubergine.
I mouthed that to Kitty. That wasn't the colour that we practiced. Aubergines. That's right. If she eats an aubergine, then she lays amethysts. So whatever colour food she eats, she lays those gemstones. So over Yoga Nut Forest floor, there is not only loads of egg goo and stuck feathers, but there are also lots and lots of gemstones. Now, Hazel and the Easter chicken give all of the gold and gemstones to charity. So, not only is there the Easter chicken in Yoga Nut Forest, but there is also the Easter bunny. So, let's make ourselves into quite an active Easter bunny. So Kitty's going to have long Easter ears, not Easter ears, bunny ears, and I'm going to have short ones because when I jump I hit my fingertips on the ceiling. So we're going to boing ourselves around like the Easter bunny. Oh, and then after all of that bouncing around, I think we need to rest as an Easter bunny. So, come down to kneeling. And you're going to bring the crown of your head onto the floor and the bottom will lift up. So you've got the bottom over your knees, crown of head to floor, and your arms come. These are the Easter bunny's ears, and they come down to rest on the sides of the body. And if you don't like the feeling of the weight on the top of your head, then you can, of course, come into nut pose. And Kitty, if you could stay in that posture for me, Sasangasana, so if you could lift your bottom up so you're on the crown of your head, and lift your bottom up a little bit more, lovely. Start to take your breath into the back body. So you really feel like you're breathing in between the shoulder blades, into that lower back. So deep, slow, expansive, calming, relaxing breaths. Lovely. Come up to sitting, Kitty. So, I've got a question for you. If the Easter, not the Easter bunny, if the Easter chicken were to eat brown foods like chocolate, what do you think the Easter bunny, not the Easter bunny, the Easter chicken will lay? Have you got an idea, Kitty?
Chocolate eggs.
Chocolate eggs, that's right. So Kitty and I and Hazel would like to wish you a very happy Easter. Namaste.